Well, this is going to suck. You're not going to like this, especially if you have a high-end luxury vehicle. This is the real cost of car ownership over time. We all know that buying a car goes beyond just the MSRP. You're going to keep on paying for this. Not talking about insurance and gas, that kind of thing. We're talking about the drip, drip, drip of maintenance costs over a 5 and 10 year period. So if you keep a car for 10 years, you obviously are going to pay a lot more in maintenance costs versus a 5-year-old vehicle. So there was a survey done to determine the different costs over different brands over a 5 and 10 year period. This auto survey was done in 2021. So they're going back 5 years, people who had cars for 5 years and 10 years, and see how much they paid out of pocket for their total maintenance during the previous 12 months. So just a 12-month period. And big surprise, they found a significant difference in cost between 5 and 10-year-old models. Wow, big surprise there. Just underscoring how cars need more maintenance and repairs over time. So here are the average costs over the past 12 months across 26 brands from this survey. Now, normally the first 3 years are pretty inexpensive because anything that you have that's of major issue is covered under warranty. It's those years 4 and 5 that get a little tricky, and of course anything from 5 to 10 gets more expensive. So by the time the car is 5 years old, obviously those perks are gone, and then really it's that 10-year point on, are you willing to hang on to a vehicle that long based on the numbers I'm going to tell you here. So these are just for the vehicles that are 10 years old from now and 5 years old from now. Okay, the average annual cost per year of a 5-year-old BMW is $200 a year. A year. Now, if you get a 10-year-old BMW, the average annual maintenance cost per year is over $900. So you might want to avoid those BMWs, those older BMWs, if you want to avoid the maintenance costs. If you don't care about it, you got a great deal on a BMW, fine, go with it. I don't care. Audi, the average cost after 5 years, every year for a 5-year-old vehicle is $244. Once you get into a 10-year-old Audi, $840. What do you want? Do you want a BMW? Do you want an Audi? All right, prepare to pay for the maintenance costs. Mercedes, not much better. A 5-year-old Mercedes, $490 a year on average. Then we're going to $817 a year on average for a 10-year-old Mercedes-Benz. Again, if you can pay for it outright and you only worry about gas, insurance, and maintenance, okay, add on that every single year just for the maintenance cost. Volvo, not that bad when it comes to a 10-year cost, but 5 years, $373. That's the annual cost for maintenance. And then it goes to $616 for a 10-year-old Volvo. A Mini, I don't know why you want to buy a Mini. I'm just joking. $280 annual average cost for a 5-year-old Mini, and then $508 for a 10-year. Volkswagen, $247 for 5, $422. Once you hit that 10-year mark, GMC, $269, $420. Acura, $228, $419. Again, these are 5s and then 10s. Jeep, $182. $400. Subaru, $223, $397. That seems reasonable for a Subaru. 5-year-old Subaru annual maintenance cost, $223. 10-year, just $400. But it's a Subaru. It's going to last forever, and you're buying it because you want to do the off-roading kind of stuff and live that lifestyle. I get it. Now, the least expensive, a Cadillac. Of all things, a Cadillac. $106 for an annual 5-year maintenance cost. $225. For a 10-year-old Cadillac. Buick is pretty damn good too. $121 and $244. Toyota, obviously probably going to be good. $183, $299, $298. Chrysler, $150, $300. Mazda, $209, $302. Lincoln, who's buying Lincolns? All right. We're looking at $116 and $306. Hyundai, $189, $307. These are very reasonably priced in terms of maintenance costs. And then Nissan, $175, $324. Kia, $166, $333. Ford, I know you have bad reputations with Ford. At least people want to rip on Ford. $163 and $344. So that's just some of the 26 brands when it comes to the cost of maintenance over time on these used vehicles. So if you're looking at used, avoid those top end ones unless you're okay spending money out of pocket. You don't care about money, buy those. But if you want to be a little more economical on a long-term good vehicle, then the Cadillacs, Buicks, Toyota, Chrysler, Mazda, Lincoln, those are the good ones. To avoid, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Volvo, Mini, Volkswagen, in terms of the long-term cost of these older vehicles. I'm just giving you information. If you don't like it, too bad. It's not up to me on how much this stuff costs. I'm just relaying the information. Go ahead, murder me in the comment section. I don't care. I'll comment back. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.